Namaskar, madam.
Namaskar.
Starting, we like to know about your childhood memory, your journey. First of all, your name and all.
Okay, my name is Anagha Mohan, and we are basically from Kerala. But my father, during his bachelor's, he came and settled over here. He was in electricity department. He was an engineer there, and then built our own house, and then got settled. I have a sibling. I have a
Yeah.
brother. He's 5 years elder to me. Right now, he's settled in Dubai with his family. So, childhood was very good. I was the naughtiest kid. Every time used to be outside only. I had a friend over here, my neighbor. I used to be in their house only mostly. Very naughty kid.
Yeah.
And my brother was directly opposite to me. He was very silent, calm, quiet, and everything was good till my fourth standard. Fourth standard, suddenly my father passed away. Actually, I was only 9 years old, and he was a heart patient. And within a month of his open heart surgery, we didn't expect it at all, it would happen. But we lost him, and that was actually a big, a big trauma for me, because we never expected, and I never knew what was happening. Actually, even I was too small to understand. All of a sudden, everything, our world, I think, went upside down. And then after, my mother stood strong. Actually, many relatives suggested us to just leave and come back to Kerala. It would
Okay.
be better for us. But my mother was like, no, let them be here. Education is good over here. My brother was in ninth, actually, was going to 10th. So let him finish his 10th, because language problem was
Yeah.
also there. Even we speak Malayalam, we can't read and write. Still,
Yeah.
I can't read and write Malayalam. So that would be a problem. So many such kind of problems were there. Then my mother stood strong for us, and thinking about us, she told, no, we'll be here. And with her support, we started, again our life from start.
Okay.
And then for me, it was very difficult. During my fifth, sixth standards, I remember, I used to be very depressed. Because whenever I used to see my friends with their father coming, because
Yeah.
if you know, in Almeida, how it is during the primary, and then from fifth, it would be evening section. So
Yeah.
it will be a overall new start. And fifth standard, I still remember the day when everybody used to come with their parents.
Parents.
I am alone. Like my mother also didn't come that day, and the rickshaw wala, that he dropped me. And then I was thinking, and then everybody, my friends, used to come and ask me, where is your parents? Where is your mother, father? So that actually, from there onwards, I started realizing that he is not there with us. And I slowly, started going into myself. I was not talking to um, people. Like, I was
Yeah.
not that. I was the naughtiest, I told. I
Oh,
was,
yeah.
during my childhood, I was very naughty till my fourth standard, I remember. And then everybody started, my mother, my brother started noticing the change. I used to write a diary a lot at that
From
time.
childhood also.
At that fifth, sixth
Ah.
time, I used to write. I don't know what, but I used to write everything. Whatever I wanted to tell him, I used to write in diary. That was the way I used to communicate. And they used to see. And one day, I remember, still remember, suddenly I fainted. And then they started knowing that, yeah, I'm going through something. That time, we don't know the word called depression.
Yeah.
Now, through social media, now through a lot of platform, people are coming to know what is depression, what actually it is. That time, nobody knew what it is, or if someone is going through also, they
Yeah.
have to go through on their own
Ah.
only. They can't tell anyone how, because we never know the other person will understand us. And I was too small also, but thankfully my mother understood what I'm going through, and she took me to a psychiatrist, actually. And I
In which
underwent,
standard is it?
that would be during sixth, seventh standard.
Okay.
Yeah, fifth, sixth, seventh was like those 3 years, I remember, was very difficult for me. Nobody, I think through this
Yeah.
only many people will be knowing,
Yeah.
because we never spoke to anyone. Even now, I never spoke about this because I think still I fear like who the other person will understand me, what I went through. So thankfully, few people, my father's friends, suggested my mother that take her to a psychiatrist. She would feel better. And then she took me, because then what happened, psychiatrist, oh god, what happened, and all
Yeah.
that thinking would come. But she took me, I went through 2 3 counseling, then I was better, I was good.
Yeah.
I was slowly started accepting that okay, this is how it is going to be, won't be there with us. So and that went on and I was fine then.
Then level 12 standard.
Then 11th and all, here only, I till 10th it was Almeida. I was a very average student, and I took commerce in
You have
11th
suggested
standard.
anybody you suggested to take the commerce?
Actually, I wanted to be teacher. Till 10th standard, I was into like teaching field. I loved it, and I wanted to be teacher. But then when I was going to take arts, my brother was like, "Why you're taking arts? Go to commerce. You will have more options. Then after MCom also, you'll be able to do. You'll get to go in teaching field." And then on his suggestion, then I went for commerce, and after 11th 12th was in PS College,
Yeah.
Farmagudi. I did my commerce, and after that I did my BCom in GVM's college.
You have participating in cultural activities and all.
Yes, my actually one of my passion is to do Bharatnatyam.
Okay.
I am a Bharatnatyam classical
Wow.
dancer. So my father was more interested. He made me join in three. I was when I was 3 year old. I used to do Kathak.
3 years old.
Yeah, when I was
Yeah.
3 years old, I used to do Kathak. I still remember. One doctor friend was there, my father's friend. So Dev doctor. Actually, above them, above his house, one teacher used to come, Kathak teacher, for his daughter. So he told my father, "Why don't you send your daughter?" And he was like, "She is only 3 years old." But then he's my father also told, "No, we'll send her." Even I like her singing, dancing. So then he used to all the way take me for the classes. And Kathak, mostly we have to do on legs only.
Yeah.
And then I used to come home with all the leg pain. And then I still remember he used to massage and give me. And he used to say, "No worries, it will go, you go." He used to push me. So from 3 years, I started my dancing journey. So first it was Kathak, then after a year, what happened? She met with some accident, and then she couldn't continue taking classes. And then it stopped. But in 4.5 years, I joined Bharatnatyam. There was a dance teacher who used to come nearby my house only. Then from there onwards, my classical Bharatnatyam journey started
Till how many?
till 12th. Like then I changed once again. That teacher also stopped, and my guru was Sindhu Nair. The I think I was 6 years when I joined her, and from then till 12th standard she was my guru. And once she in ninth standard, I did my arangetram. That is when you complete most of the Bharatnatyam lessons. You do arangetram. You call, like you invite many people, and you give them dinner, everything. We made it like we were 6 people, and it was a very big program. And then till 12th, even in 12th I participated in college competitions and all, as to participate. And then by 12th, she got settled in abroad. Then there it got stopped, then I didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, after Bharatanatyam or after 12th college, what you did? What you did?
College, I got married at a very young age, like 22 years.
Okay.
After BCom, I was also working with Muthoot FinCorp in Madgaon. For a year, I worked there, and then that was during the age like 21. Then I got engaged. I got married by 22. At that point of time, he was working in Dubai, so I went there, got settled there. Then I was working with BLS International. It's actually a Indian passport office where your Indian passports and all get renewed, or if you want to apply for Indian visa. So that was my first job, and I was very proud of getting that job actually. Going in different country and working for your country is something different. So then there also I worked for a year, and then I changed my job due to certain timing issues and all, because it was getting like I used to reach home very late and all. So I changed that job, but then by then I got pregnant with first baby, and then I came back to India, and later on even he came back.
In this which year?
That was around 2018.
Yeah, okay.
2018. Then I got settled over here only. It's been more than 4 years I'm here only in Goa. So during that time, I got again the second baby was there, and job I did in the meanwhile. I also did my MBA. That was in HR. That was a distance education from Sikkim Manipal
Okay.
University. They had their branch in Margao, so I did it from there. And to find a job in Ponda was very difficult.
Yeah.
So you have to all the way travel either to Margao or Panjim. So with these two kids and traveling, and it was very difficult for me. So then I always had a I mean, I always wanted to do something of my own. I was very enthusiastic in skincare, looking after
Yeah.
myself. So to start a business of your own is like you have to think of a lot of things financially, and from where you will start all
Yeah,
those
and time
things.
management
Yeah,
over
yeah,
there.
time management, everything was there. But as I told, my mother is very supportive. She told, I'll take care, you do what you want. At least I could do it from my
Yeah.
house. So that was the biggest thing I feel,
Yeah.
in this when you woman, when you get into business, they can do in their own space. And then one of my friend who is in Mumbai, I used to buy creams from her for myself. So I told her, is there any chance that I could come into this field? So she suggested me that you could just resell your products, my products, I mean her products, and see how it goes, and then you can start on your own. So I slowly started suggesting this creams to my close friends, and they started buying and
Yeah.
trusting me. They started buying, and once they started using, they told, yeah, it is very good. They can
Yeah.
find difference. Like it is helping them with acne issues, like tanning, all those whatever facial problems are there. It is helping them, and they told me, some of my friends even told me, start of your own, start your brand. And then 1 year I just went on reselling. I didn't start off doing on my own. Then after a year, what I did, I gave a name to my products, like brand. Then it was like Glow by Nature. But again, I couldn't do branding or registration and all, because there is lot of process in it. And I thought, I kept on delaying. I don't know why I kept on delaying. We'll do it
Yeah.
later. We'll do it later. But my friends, they suggested others because the product was good. So they keep on suggesting others. And even they bought even without the labeling, because normally people don't buy any product without a label or
Yeah.
any this, because you never know what goes in that.
Actually.
Without any ingredient list,
Yeah.
people will get scared of what is there after using. Will it give any side effect? Will it give? I used to assure, no, nothing is there like that. And on trusting me, they used to buy. And touch wood, till now, no one have faced any side effects or anything. And slowly, I started buying raw materials from them from last year, and I started doing at my home itself. Then along with that, I started, many of my friends told me they are facing hair fall. So do you have any hair oil? That is when I thought, I should start even of hair oil,
Yeah.
because my mother, touchwood, has a very good hair, and she knows quite good recipes of hair oil and all. So it is a hell, it is like a lot of hard work is there in hair oil. It is not
Yeah.
very easy to make when you collect all the herbs. And what I did, we have a lot of herbs in the garden. So collecting that and then grinding them and then preparing, it takes a lot of time. So but still, she told me, you do, you
Yeah.
take that also. And then we slowly started with hair oil also. And then that product also went, like everybody started liking it. It started
Yeah.
showing difference in hair fall and all. And then from hair oil, I went into body oil, that is to be applied in the body, for lightening of skin tone and all. That was actually I was using for my two daughters.
Okay.
Elder one had a discoloration in her
Uh,
legs and all. So that is when I thought I should use something that is very natural. I didn't wanted her to go for any
uh,
chemical products, or like when you, even if you go for skin specialist and all, they will suggest you for ointments, cream, that too you can't use for a longer period, only
yeah.
for a shorter period. So I wanted her to use something natural which I can make. And then, as I'm very into this, I started looking for videos. I started checking YouTube videos, recipes, all those together. And then I made a oil. I started using it for myself. I could see the difference in my hands and legs, wherever the tan or wherever the skin, I mean,
Uh,
any discoloration is there, I would see that it was getting lightened. Then I started to use for my daughter also. And it made a very good change on her
uh,
legs and all. Every wherever the discoloration was there, it was getting lighter. Then for both my daughters I was using that. So I thought I should bring out that also, because many people now,
yeah.
you know how it is very
Yeah.
hot, and we easily get tanned. So that also when I started suggesting that product also to my friends, just see, and they also started liking it, and it made a difference in their skin tone also.
Then in this journey, your worst experience and best experience.
Worst experience is nothing, because I didn't feel anything worst as of now, because I like what I'm doing. I'm very happy with it, and my customers are happy with what I'm giving them. So I never faced any like. There are many who supported me actually. Even my friends, they also shared my products. They suggested, so I'm always helpful. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
thankful to them. Like they did so much for me. Other than that, I didn't experience anything worst. Only one regret would be there, that I couldn't do branding, or I couldn't do anything more. I think I wanted to do many things in this field actually. To start, I mean, to get
Yeah.
registered my brand, and to introduce few more products, because now learning is very easy in
Yes.
social media, in Instagram. There are
Yeah.
many pages who would teach you how to make. So there is no difficulty in learning, but only was that I was waiting for the right time to come up, but then it got like delayed, and now it's time for me to move to some other country.
Yes.
By April, I'll be moving.
Yeah.
My husband is in Europe actually.
Actually, you are stopping this video.
Yes, unfortunately, I have to. Now, through this interview, only many
Yeah.
people would be coming to know that I'll be going, I will be settling over there. So, unfortunately, I have to stop this, because no one is there to
Uh,
handle, even if I go.
now, what is your future planning?
Future planning, as of now, I've not thought anything. Like I always wanted to do something in this field, and whenever I get a chance, even if it is abroad, I would do something in this field only.
Yeah. Okay. Like to share anything more about your field and all?
Um, Actually, other than field, I would say about what I've talked about depression.
Yeah.
Actually, now this young generation is going through that, and many of them, don't speak more about it, because they feel they get judged easily. And this is the topic which is very serious, and you should, if anyone, whoever is going through this, should ask for help, they should at least consult a psychiatrist. Never feel like going to a psychiatrist is something you're doing wrong, or something a huge serious thing. No, even if your mind is disturbed, you can consult them, because it is very helpful, because I've been going through this. So for young generation, I would say whatever it is, try to talk to your family or friend, anyone who is close to you who would listen. No one has time to listen to anybody. That is a major drawback nowadays. But fine, I mean, help each other. If you feel anyone is going through this or something is happening with them, just ask them. That's what. And my business, I would say, now women should come up. I think many of them are leaving their 9 to 5 jobs and started doing their own. They have been transforming their passion into business, which is actually very good, because you feel happy in what you're doing, and you would never feel any pressure or tension in what you're doing. So that is actually a great thing. And I would say many women should come up, start something on their own, so that they would be able to handle their kids, home, everything along with their business.
Just outside the box question.
Yeah,
You are from so many years. You are in Goa. So
yeah.
for you, how is Goan people?
Goan people, I'm actually a Goan, I would say. It's been like I'm only born in Kerala. Within 3 months, I'm back to, I mean, they brought me to Goa. So my whole childhood, everything is in Goa only. Even after marriage, I've not been there much. I'm here only. So I'm only a Goan, you can say. For me, Goans are very helpful. All my friends are from Goa itself. Very helpful in everything, and I'm one of them. So I think I no need to praise them. They are always with me
Yeah,
only.
difference between Kerala and Goa. What you feel?
Kerala and Goa. I mean, how the
Yeah.
nature wise, or
You can suggest what you
um,
feel.
Kerala, I can say I've not been there much, but still, even those people are also helpful. And but here, what happens is, if something happens, everybody comes. They ask. At least my neighbors, if I'd see, yeah, all are Goans only, opposite and all. We keep on a contact with each other. Like in our area, we don't make anyone isolated. We doesn't feel like that. Everyone keeps on talking. They come and ask what is happening or something. Like Ghazali कसे करता पण सगळ्यांचे ते विचारता. Other than that, I don't feel there is
Yeah.
much some difference. Yeah.
Yeah. How you feel that Unique was doing Yashaswini series? How you feel about that
Very
feedback?
good, actually, very nice. And the one thing I liked about y'all, that when I went through your YouTube channel, y'all are more focusing on women entrepreneurs. That is actually very good, because it would give lot of encouragement to other women who are just in double minds, whether we need to start, whether we can do such things. And y'all are doing a great job bringing into such big platform, so that many people get connected to it and come forward and do something.
We have learned many things from your experience, ma'am. Thanks for sharing
Thank
your
you.
experience, ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you
you so
so
much.
much. Yeah.